Welcome back to another Chart Nerd TA video. Today I am looking at TELcoin. The ticker is TELUSDT. This is on the weekly time frame. Again, when corrections are taking place, I do tend to like to zoom out. You'd notice on the last few videos, if you've seen on my channel, that I'm looking at a more outside perspective on the lower time frames, because it's just easier to dilute and see what's going on. And you can see here for TEL that what's happened is you've fell back to the support here in July. I do believe that's in July. Yeah, in July. Look, you had this level of resistance for yourself here that you were struggling to get above, and once you got above it, you broke out, and look where you came back to support. You came back to support on that previous swing high there that you were struggling to break out of. And that is where, you know, Bitcoin as well, and a lot of alts and a lot of coins actually got their continuation, and from then you've been creating higher lows for yourself. And the same way with TEL, look, you've got a high here. This is potentially a higher high, and you're kind of conforming to structure and holding support very well at the moment. So it's looking good. Again, the weekly time frame, you can just see a bit of a better picture. If we get some technicals on, right, so yeah, this is a very important trend line to maintain right now for BTC. You can see sorry, for TELcoin, forgive me, for TELcoin, you can see that you've come up into this, right, and you've come down in this massive horizontal here on the weekly, and you're holding you've got a level of resistance above yourself, and you've got a level of support, right, a level of support for yourself there that you've broken out of and you've been holding. And what you've done is you've actually broken out of that. You've run up to a level of resistance here, and you're retracing. But this is bullish. This is bullish because what you haven't lost this trend line. You're still trying to test this trend line, and look where it lines up with on the weekly, the daily 55. Could you potentially come there on the weekly? Let's have a look at the daily time frame, and see what's going on. We'll get some fibs on in a minute and have a little look. But on the daily, might have to reline this up a little bit. Or is that? So on the daily time frame, yeah, you can kind of see here that, look, what you're doing. Come in. Sorry, guys, forgive me 1 second. Thank you very much, bro. Sorry, guys. Thanks, bro. So basically, what I think's happening is you're coming down to this trend line, and this trend line might offer a key line of support on the daily time frame. And you can also see that if you do put it in, I think you would be creating still higher lows for yourself, which is amazing. So let's get a fib on here and see where we're potentially falling to. So from this high, we're gonna go from that high, and we're gonna come down to this low here. So from that high to this low, what you can see is on the daily time frame here for TEL, where you're retracing to is the golden ratio, the 0.618 here. And that also ties up with this trend line. So that is a key level of support that needs to be held on the daily here for TEL. And you know, if you start coming down and hitting your head on it, that's when you could potentially see further drop downs, maybe to the 786, and you'd still be creating at that point a higher low than this one down here, which is still bullish. And that could be your wave 1, your wave 2, and then your wave 3 up to the all-time high or something, a pullback to support, and then you blow off top, you know, something like that. Who knows? But right now you are looking to come down to this 0.618 on the daily time frame at 0.01560991 for TELcoin. And you could see, look, if you could still roll over here a little bit in the stock RSI, and the RSI can still come down. And at that point, you know, once you start reaching down to these sort of levels here, that's where you start seeing pickups. You'll notice that whenever you're down here in the floor at these sort of levels on the RSI and the stock RSI, you start to pick up, and price action starts to increase. And you can just see that TEL is just working fabulously here, man. Honestly, it's just working beautifully. So, you know, there are going to be breakouts, and my technical targets for TEL, I think it's about 21 cents, the 1618. Let me get that in quickly. So, yeah, on the daily time frame, from this low to the all-time high, my technical target is, yeah, 21 cents for TEL, and that's a current, I think that's about 12x, I do believe. Yeah, 1,238%, and that's minimum. And don't be disillusioned and think that it's gonna blast off to the moon overnight or within the space of a few days, because, well, saying that, look at this here. That's insane. That was insane. I was a part of that. That was crazy. But yeah, like this could be very, very fruitful going forward here for TEL. Right now, you're just consolidating between ranges, and once you get your breakout and you do tackle this all-time high, I do believe you'll be on your way to the 1618. So a game of sort, it's just a game of resistance and support, and it is looking very, very healthy here for TEL. So that was a quick update on TELcoin. Potentially, let me look at one last thing quickly. Sometimes this kind of lags out a little bit, which is a little bit frustrating, but we move. Come on. Alright, it's not letting me want to do it. So, guys, let's just leave it at that. But thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the update. Sorry for the the interval in between the video. I just had to receive a parcel from JD Sports. Perfect. So yeah, that's me gone, guys. Until next time, thank you for watching. Peace out from ChartNet TA. Much love.